girlfriend still has her family if she wants to go talk to them. The only thing I tell her is don't tell your family our business.
Oh, that's
right.
Yeah.
If you want to go cry, if you want to go out to watch Barbie with your sister, go.
I feel like it also depends on the kind of family that they have. Because I know mine at least is very invasive. If you tell them, it's gonna come back.
100%.
But some families aren't like that.
But
where you can go tell them stuff and they're not gonna feel differently towards the person that you're with.
So again, the solution to all these problems is find the right person, right? Because the right person won't go and tell your family everything. Here's the thing that happens, ladies. If I get into it with my girlfriend, she cries to her family, she tells them everything, right? She'll forgive me. Her family won't.
No cap.
Right? Mm-hmm. So now, don't sit here, Thanksgiving's coming around the corner.
My mom hates me.
Christmas and New Year's. Don't sit here and now invite me to dinner with your family when you know you just made me look bad. And you went over there and told them our problems, but you only told them what you were mad at.
Hey, Miss Johnson.
Right? So at the end of the day, that's why I say, look, my relationship is I've literally had to tell someone's mother before, stay the fuck out of my business. I'm not fucking you.
Oh, no.
I'm not fucking you.
Absolutely
I'm fucking your daughter. Like, I had to be very,
it sounds like you don't respect her.
That's some G shit.
I'm not fucking you.
That's not some G shit. That's some disrespectful shit.
Listen, at the end of the day, your daughter is free to go back home. But if she wants to be with me, then you need to stay out of our relationship.
If you can't even respect her mother, it sounds like you
No.
Her mother wasn't respecting
me.
Okay, that's fair to say, but at the same time, like, to tell somebody's mother, I'm not fucking you, I'm fucking your daughter, like, that's really OD in my opinion.
Man. I feel like if it comes to a point where their family is disrespecting you, it's on them to correct their family, not for you to go.
Not me. I don't expect my girl to fight my battles.
No.
I don't expect my girl
it's
to
not
fight
necessarily your battles. It's their family. So it's like at some point she has to take a step in, and if she doesn't,
if she doesn't stand up for you, then what does that say for you?
And I agree with that. But what I'm telling you, I'm the wrong person. I'm very traditional. Like, I'm the type that, like, I'm all about respect. I don't give a fuck how much you love your parents.
That doesn't sound like respect.
If your parents disrespect me, I don't want anything to do with them. I don't believe in I'm sorry's or any of that. I believe in you respect people. You respect everyone the same, the CEOs and the janitors.
Yeah.
You respect everyone the same. And there's no reason why you should disrespect me and then think because I'm dating your daughter that I'm going to, be like, oh, it's okay. Like, I understand. No, we don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to respect each other, we're going to respect each other at all times.
Well, I guess it just depends on what your idea of respect is. Because just like how we were saying earlier with,
my idea of respect, ironically, comes from the Bible.
Religious.
I'm not religious. What I'm saying is, it's kind of like, don't do to somebody what you wouldn't want them to do to you. That's literally where my idea of respect comes from. It's not very complex. It's very like, don't spit on me, I won't spit on you.
I get what you're saying, but let me finish. What I was saying was, like, I feel like it depends on what you think respect is. Because just like how we were saying with beating children, if they act out, they don't respect me.
Remember, we changed that. We changed it to spanking children because beating sounds bad.
Okay, spanking children. If they act out, they must not respect me. So I have to show them you're going to respect me. It sounds like you're trying to intimidate somebody's mother by yelling at them saying, I'm fucking your daughter, not fucking you. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
you don't know the context of it, though. Like, her mom was literally, like, cursing me out. And I literally
but there you go. Earlier
matter.
You said you don't argue with women, right? Earlier you said that, but that
after
sounds
I
like
said that, I walked out.
Okay, you should have walked out before.
No. You can't tell me how to act. I'm a grown-ass man. What I'm saying is, in general.
You've been telling us how we should act as women this whole time, so I'm going to tell you what you should have done. You should have walked out before you did that. Stop being so emotional like a woman.
I didn't tell you how to act as a woman. I told you what I would want my woman to be like. That's not me telling you.
Okay, what I would want my man to do is walk out before he decides he's going to disrespect my mother.
I literally sat here and said, you can do whatever you want. What I'm saying is, I would never date a woman like you. That's literally what I said. I didn't tell you how to act.
I think that's a given. I don't think we really have to clarify that anymore. But what I'm saying is, like, you just don't have to go to that, level.
Well, what I'm saying is that I don't give a fuck.
That's fine.
I literally don't give a fuck because I'm a feminist at the end of the day.
Okay. What does that have to do with
do you know what a feminist is?
Yeah.
Do you know what a feminist is?
You're probably really confused right now.
Let her answer. What is?
First of all, calm down. calm down, because we weren't talking to you. We were talking to him.
I mean, it's
And second of all, that doesn't really have anything to do with what we were talking
No,
about.
it does.
It doesn't,
because you don't know the definition.
No.
You don't know the definition. What is the definition of feminist?
I have to define feminist to you for me to know the definition.
Okay, then don't give me the
of it.
exact definition. Just tell me what you think it means.
Okay, I'm going to continue with my point is what I'm
Okay,
going to
so
do.
essentially what you're saying is you don't know what the definition of feminist is.
Okay.
Okay, so a feminist is someone that believes in equality, right? For both men and women equally, right? Now, a radical feminist.
I'm not a feminist.
Okay. What do you believe in?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean, what do I believe in? There's intersectionality when it comes to feminism. Feminism isn't just, we women are together and that's how it's going to be. No, that's not how it's going to be. Because you just said feminism is women believing they're equal to men. So I'm saying there's intersectionality when it comes to feminism. My version of feminism might not be the same as hers because she's sitting there in the corner talking about, yes, please tell me what feminism is. Like, girl,
No. There's only one definition. There's one definition for feminism.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is I'm not a feminist, so that has nothing to do with my morals and beliefs. So you can keep telling me, oh, she don't know what feminism is, so we're not going to value her opinion. Like, that's not what we're going to do.
I never said we didn't value your opinion, by the way.
Okay, but that's how you're acting.
Okay,
you just
so
said
why
she
don't
don't
you
know
tell
what
me
she's talking about. You guys are over there laughing in the corner like something funny.
Oh wait, so why don't you tell me?
Why don't
you tell me what type of feminist you are then? Since you said you're not that type of feminist.
Hood feminist.
A hood feminist.
Yeah. Have you read the book?
I've never read the book. I must be honest. Okay. So can you elaborate on what a hood feminist is?
Okay, so me personally, I go through struggles as a Black woman. That's the experience I know. So that's my personal, section when it comes to feminism. I know there's some women in here that are Hispanic. They may go through their own struggles. Muslim women go through their own struggles. There's different experiences that we have. It isn't just, women all share the same experience and we just want all the same goals. You know what I mean? Because we don't have the same goals.
Okay. Now, I've never heard of anything named hood feminist.
Okay, well, read the book, Hood Feminism.
And now, we said we're men feminists.
Now, I will tell you that I'm a feminist in a way where I believe in equality between men and women, right? I don't think we're equal in a sense of like leadership. I think we should be equally treated under the law and as such, right? Like when it comes to jobs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Now, when I said I'm a feminist, I was talking about my ex's mother, where I said I'm gonna treat her the same way I would treat a guy. Mm-hmm. If her father was cutting in our conversation, and he was saying, I would tell him the same thing. I'm not fucking you, dude. I'm fucking your daughter, and I'm fucking her a lot. So stay the fuck out of my business is exactly what I told her mother. And I walked out. So I believe in equality. And you can ask them. They know me. I treat men and women the same way. I actually even believe in equality when it comes to physical shit. Like if a woman walks up to a dude and just straight up punches him, I believe in equality. That dude should also punch her back, right? It's the same thing I teach my daughter. Don't go hitting guys. Mm-hmm. I can't sit here and tell my daughter, yeah, you can do whatever you want to guys. Go ahead and hit them. No guy should ever put his hands on you. I tell my daughter the opposite. I said, don't you ever put your hands on a guy, not even your little brother. Because at one point in time, your little brother will outpower you. He's going to be stronger than you. Mm-hmm. Because you can't expect a guy not to hit you back. Okay. You have to understand, like, we're at the end of the day, bro, I understand in society to tell men not to hit women. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, down to the basics, we're just creatures. We're regular fucking creatures.
I hear what you're saying, and I understand the points that you're making, but I feel like there's still a line you can draw between where you disrespect your significant other's parents, is the point I'm trying to make. I don't think it really has anything to do with which gender or which parent it is. I just feel like if you have to go to that length, you shouldn't be there in the first place. You should just walk away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. I'm sorry, you had something to say over here? I feel like you were being attacked a little bit by her.
Hey, hold on. We got a super chat.
Go ahead, brother.
Great podcast, man. You're doing a phenomenal job tonight. I hope everyone is having a great time and hope some of you be on here again, part 2.
Shout out to Tapiso, man.
Appreciate you tapping in.
Joe, Tap, real quick, man. Me and Basil are doing a good job. He I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing a great job. I like him.
Right, ladies? You like him because he agrees with everything.
No, I like that too. I like all of you guys. I just feel like you just have very strong opinions.
I didn't agree with everything they fucking said.
Let me tell you what I believe in. I believe that the family nucleus would be stronger if men and women were together.
100%.
And I believe we would be stronger if men and women understood each other. The problem in today's age is most women don't understand men.
No, they just don't care to understand, man.
That's
but
not
do y'all
true.
care about understanding females? Like,
No,
Yes,
for
we
real.
have to.
He
We
just
have
said that
to.
he's having
But
issues
how?
with his girlfriend because he's not, listening to her emotions and
Yeah,
that. So
Yeah.
what are you talking
exactly.
about?
Okay, so hold on, but if I'm being honest, if that's our only issue, which it is, by the way, that's a great issue to have, because it means in every other facet of our relationship, I'm hitting, right? I'm checking all the boxes. Now, what I do to combat that is I sit down with her more now. We actually like have, those annoying little
Because you
talks.
love her.
Because I care about her and I love her. Yes. So we have those conversations, but I also understand that I'm only doing that for her because it's taking me this long to really like care about a girl this much.
That's kind of messed up, though.
When-
You should
be
want to do
willing-
it, yeah, because
can-
it
Yeah,
happens.
but
let
see,
me speak.
go ahead.
I mean, like you should feel like the need to just comfort her. You shouldn't feel like it's a task to
Okay.
speak
Yeah.
to your significant other. They're not only there, like I said.
But again,
to
see,
your
what
pet.
women go through life being emotional their whole entire lives. Most of women, I wouldn't say all the women, most women. So men are the opposite.
That's not true.
Listen, men are the opposite. How many
not.
days have you been a man now?
Never.
Okay, cool. Thanks
But
for
it's
letting
not
me know.
true.
Now, but how
Men
are you?
men are very emotional people.
Listen,
Don't,
The
don't
ones
tell me
raised by
that men
single
are not.
mothers.
I do
The
have
ones
to
that
say
raised by
there
single
Okay, you
is
keep
mothers.
trying to bring up that single mother point like you're trying to blame
Right.
women for shit, but at the same time, whether they're single or not, men are very emotional people. We've been seeing a lot of reports in the news of people shooting up people in road rage incidents, and a lot of the times it's men shooting up people. Like
Emotional
you-
men.
Yeah,
men.
emotional men.
The reason I said single mothers is because the mothers are more emotional and they're putting that on the children.
Okay.
The sons that become emotional men. Back to my
Okay,
point.
anyways, the next point I'm gonna make is that you say that, or no, actually you said that women don't care about men being emotional, or they don't care about men's feelings, or da 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 da.
Correct.
You just kind of contradicted yourself.
I know.
And let me continue. And then men are usually the men that are in the household, not raised by single women households. The men that are in the households are usually the ones telling their sons, "Oh, don't have feelings. Oh, keep it pushing. Oh, get up." And so again,
Because it
that's
doesn't matter in society.
to men. So
No, in society, it won't matter.
you okay? So you just fell back on your whole point. You
No,
said,
I've stood on my
no.
point. It doesn't matter.
Let me finish talking because you keep cutting me off and you're not hearing what I'm saying. You said that women are the ones that do not care about the mental.
Men and women.
Like now it's men and women.
Hold on, let me
Bro,
hold on.
but we're
Now
talking
it's
about
men.
women. But we're
It's
talking
not
about
just
women.
Danny,
It's men
Danny,
and
let me
women.
tell you. So there's a woman named Nora Vincent. Okay, just so you can see Nora Vincent.
Okay.
Right? Because you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, where you get your facts from? You be lying, blah blah blah. Right? Nora Vincent. She wrote a book. What is the book called? The first book.
Voluntary madness.
Okay, no, the first one over here on the others. That's not that's the third
Self-made
one.
man.
Self-made man. She wrote a book called. Now this woman right here was a radical feminist.
Mhm.
Women are better than men. Women should be this. Women should. Okay, you want to know what she did? She said, "You know what? Let me see how men live." So as you can see in this picture, she actually looks like a man. In that picture, you see this? You're seeing that, right? She looked like a man. She dressed like a man. Now here's what happened, right? She dressed up as a man. She did her hair like a man. She went out through life and started acting as a man to see how society would treat her. And she was flabbergasted at the fact that there she is, by the way, that women would that women. Okay, see, you're laughing. That's disrespectful.
No, someone said, "Oh wow." So-
Now here's the thing. Now here's the thing. She went living as a man day to day, every single day,
Mhm.
and she realized how hard it was to be a man, right? How lonely it was to be a man, and how women. Can I finish?
It's a man's
Can
world.
I finish? Now, and what was worse is how women treated her because they thought she was a man. So she wrote a
She's
book
an ugly
about.
man.
So okay, so see, that's disrespectful. So
But
again,
that
okay.
comes into
Okay,
play.
cool. Can I finish?
Okay,
So she
whatever.
wrote a book about her experiences. And again, if you don't believe me, go ahead and check out her book. It's called Self-Made Man. She basically made herself into a man, and she realized how hard it was to be a man. She ended up killing herself, taking her own life because she realized that women were so fucked up to men, right? That she literally couldn't even handle that shit. Like she literally has videos crying, talking about how men are suffering.
She was
And-
going through
and-
it beforehand.
No, I'm telling you, this girl was a radical feminist. You can go look it up yourself.
She sounds like
Hold on. Listen. There's videos of her literally being a radical feminist, literally marching for women, saying that women are oppressed and that women need to be treated better. And then when she did this study, when she did this for herself, she wrote a book about it. She said that she was hurt by how women treat men and how women don't feel like they need to understand men. And she killed herself. She literally killed herself.
Nora.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Now, see, that's very disrespectful.
very
And the reason, and the reason,
I'm
and
sure
listen,
you agree with that.
and the reason why I say it's disrespectful is because there's, hold on, you okay, bro?
No, I said, what's good with her?
What I'm saying,
I'm chilling.
the reason why I say it's disrespectful is because there's men right now killing themselves right now at this
Oh yeah,
moment.
they lead the suicide
Okay,
rate.
but let me finish telling you why. Because they feel alone.
Mhm.
Because not only do women not care about men, I hate to say it, men don't care about men. Men don't care about men's feelings. Bro,
But I'm trying to understand where you're getting that women do not care about men from. I'm trying to
I'm
understand.
telling you from experience, from being a man. I don't know what else I can tell you.
You haven't
Unless-
told me
listen,
any experience of your own.
Okay, so let me tell you an experience for myself,
Okay.
right? I was born in 1988, right? I never met my father.
Okay.
Okay, my mother, I was born in Washington D.C., but she immigrated to this country, so she couldn't support me. So she sent me to El Salvador. I grew up over there until I was 7. Came to this country, right, when she finally could have enough money to bring me back, and immediately she found out, you know what? I'm married now. The guy I'm married to doesn't want my kid.
Wow.
Okay.
That sounds like.
Can I
a
finish?
her
Can I
issue.
finish? Okay, cool. Again, I didn't pick her as a mom. That's just who I got.
Mhm.
So that's another point that we didn't get to tonight. Most men don't want women with children. Most men don't want to raise other men's children. That's another fact. So then I went into the foster system because my mom went to court and literally told the judge she didn't want me. I literally stood next to her and the judge was like, "Are you sure?" And I remember her words, "Yes, I'm sure. Go ahead and take him."
Mhm.
So I went into the foster system, never got adopted because most kids don't get adopted if they're past the age of 7, which is what I was.
Mhm.
When people go to adopt kids, they want little kids, they want babies.
Mhm.
Okay. So after that, I went to group homes, youth facilities. I can name all the shelters I went into. I can name all the youth facilities I went to. I went to Rica, Potomac Ridge. I can name these cities. I can name all that. Then gradually, while I'm in the system,
Mhm.
I'm leaving. So I'm in these group homes. They're not jail per se, but they're kind of formed kind of like jail.
Mhm.
I'm running away. I don't want to be there. I don't know anyone there. I'm running away.
Not
So I'm
supposed
running
to.
away to people that I think are my friends. Guess what? They're not necessarily the best friends.
Mhm.
They're also kids that have broken families. They're robbing people. They're stealing cars. They're doing all this shit, right? So then I get locked up for being in a stolen car.
Mhm.
I go into the youth facility now. Now I'm a juvenile offender, but guess what? That doesn't go on your record. Gradually, I'm graduating worse and worse and worse.
Mhm.
Eventually, my boy got jumped, who I thought was my boy. We ended up going to do that thing I told you about, go to jail, then graduate from jail, go to prison. And when you come out as a man, not only are you a convicted felon now, but guess what? Reality starts to hit you because I went in when I was about to be 18. So reality starts to hit you now. You ain't shit unless you're that man. And you can't be that man if you don't have any money. So I was behind the 8 ball in a sense because I was a felon, right? I couldn't just get like a really good job and make money. So I'm telling you, I was ignored. Women don't care about you unless you have a nice car, unless you have money, unless you come from a good family. I didn't have any of that. And then even now to this day, like when I moved to Miami, because I'm from Baltimore,
Mhm.
it's even worse over here in Miami. If
I've
you don't
heard.
have a fucking sports car here, forget about it.
I get what you're
Right?
saying. And I understand.
You asked me for my experience, and I'm telling you, I'm in my 30s now,
Okay.
and unless you're somebody, women typically don't care. Now you will find the I like to call, damn, I don't want to offend anybody, but the bottom of the bottom girls, like the girls that nobody wants. They're kind of like after someone eats, you get the scraps and
The
shit like that.
leftovers?
The leftovers, right? You'll get the leftovers to talk to, but those aren't the girls you really want. The girls you really want are talking to the top 10% of guys. So what I'm telling you is it's really hard to be a guy. No guy came to me and said, "Hey, bro, you're struggling. Let me help you out." Nobody came and said, "You're homeless. Let me give you some food." No one came and said, "You need a place to sleep? Don't sleep on a park bench. I got you." I'm telling you, it's really hard to be a man.